Hello, my name is Delaney Earl, and I'm a graduating senior at BYU, Idaho. I'm going into marketing with a minor in graphic design, and this semester I did my internship at Beehive Federal Credit Union, and it has been an incredible learning experience. I got my internship through a ton of networking. I talked with professors, I talked with my family and my friends, and they all talked with people that they knew. It was a really humbling experience to get so much help. Before I did all my networking, I didn't know where to look. I did know, however, that I loved credit unions and financial services. So I told my professor, and he told me of a connection that he had at Beehive Federal Credit Union. And after that, I did more networking. I talked with the business development specialist at Beehive and the board chair, and later I interviewed and they took me on. So my advice would be to figure out what field you think you like, what you want to explore, and then go out and talk to people about it. I chose this internship at Beehive because it was a field I really wanted to get more acquainted with. Finance was something that I loved, and I wanted to see if I could continue down this career path. Additionally, every person that I talked to at Beehive was so kind, and I knew that I would feel comfortable learning in that environment. I knew that they would help me learn and grow, which was something that I really appreciated. So, one of my first assignments that I got at Beehive was to create and schedule the event list for the rest of the year. They gave me a list of all the events that they wanted to participate in and some of the contact information, and they set me loose. I got a lot of help, but it reminded me so much of Fakaccio's assignment. Trying to coordinate schedules and budgets and deadlines, it was really challenging, but I'm so grateful for the introduction that I had in that class and the idea that it gave me of how to attack this problem. The classes at BYU Idaho prepared me for Beehive, and Beehive has prepared me for the real world. I learned valuable communication skills with my coworkers, but also members of the community when we went out for these community events. I learned to try new things. Sometimes it's really hard to try new things because the chance of failure is so high. But at Beehive, they encourage you to push the limits and to try something new. And it was very humbling to come into this position knowing so little. But there was always someone there to help, and I still felt like I was able to contribute. I went into this internship wondering if finance was something that I wanted to pursue, and I do. I think it would be an incredible experience, and I am grateful for this introduction that I had to the financial world. I am grateful for the relationships that I've built and the knowledge that I've gained. It has given me a much greater confidence in my abilities for the future. And beyond my career, it introduced me to personal finance goals, habits, good practices that I want to keep up for the rest of my life. So my advice would be to ask a lot of questions. Your employer will expect you to be super confused and to not know what's going on. With that in mind, your employer appreciates you asking questions because then they can get an idea of where you are. Some additional advice that I'd give was to not take the easy route. It is so easy to get an internship that your dad is offering or the one that's really close to home. But if it isn't something that you want to do, go look for something else. Internships are the perfect place to explore. So don't waste your time and this incredible opportunity because you're too lazy to look for something that you really, really want to do and something that you want to explore. This is an incredible experience. Internships are a great way to make mistakes and to gain more experience. So be courageous, embrace it, and you'll do great.